Welcome to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. We're back at Fort Richie. It's been 8 months since our last visit, so we're going to take a look around, see if there's been any improvements, any changes. There's also a road that's open now that wasn't open before, so that'll be a whole new adventure. If you want to learn more about that and so much more, I'll be right back. Welcome back to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. Like I said, we're going to do a real quick drive through. I'll have a link down below to the Fort Richie playlist so you can check out those videos. But for now, we're just going to drive around, then we're going to get out and take a look around. Okay, we're right on Barracks Avenue. Now, I don't remember actually going into one of the barracks before, but I noticed this door was open, so I figured we'll go in here and take a look. Plenty of bird poop all over the place. Broken glass. That's a shame. Doesn't look like a lot of graffiti. Actually, I'm not seeing any graffiti. The ceilings are pretty open when they were here. Unless they took all the insulation and stuff down, I don't know. Nice old fireplace. Now, what I'm seeing here, now you look here, you got one floor level, okay? Go over here, I'm not sure why they would have had steps here. And I don't think they had indoor plumbing because I'm not seeing any place for like toilets. A lot of bird poop though, man, a lot of bird poop. Up there you can see sunlight coming through. Not sure what the deal is with this thing. People swinging on it or what, I don't know. It's tied up at the ceiling. Just kind of hangs down. I ain't gonna try to swing on it. I think I'm past the weight limit. Yeah, if you have any idea why these are designed the way they are, please leave a comment down below. I'd really like to know. Just kind of weird how they have steps here. Because I mean, if that was like a shower or something, I'd see a drain or something. I'm not real sure. Oh, speaking of drains, right there is one. But that's up here, and you go down here. Okay, we're beside the barracks now. It says steps over here. Now I think where that big chimney is right there, that used to be the mess hall for the enlisted. But as you can see, nothing really changed back here. Pile of rubble over there. Now I know I didn't go back to this building before. I'm not even sure if you can actually get into it. Okay, I'm at the building now. Like I said, I don't know if you can get in it or not. There's a little cave there. This is the back. No real way to get in there. They got everything boarded and locked up so you can't get into it. Okay, there's another building. Gonna walk over here and look at that one. Come over here on Danville Avenue. It goes the whole way down there. A couple other little houses. Down there's the barracks. Okay, this looks like an old house. Doors open. Broken glass everywhere. If you come here, be careful. A lot of graffiti. That's a shame. Might have actually been an office or something at one time. Just looking at the furniture. Somebody got a chair stuck in the wall. Refrigerator. They got a table stuck in the wall too. An old sink. Bathroom. Air conditioner falling out of the window. Yeah, I'm guessing this might have just been like an old office building. Old whiteboard laying on the floor. Old coat rack on the wall. Another building. Looks like that might have been a garage or something. It's really the same. Years ago, they actually had people living here, then somebody bought it and they kicked everybody out, and well, you see what's happening to the place. And this could really make like low-income housing, disabled veterans housing, any kind of housing. It's all just going to rubble. Here's the warehouse. I'm calling it a warehouse. I really don't know what it is. Oh, it just smells so horrible in here. Like a real musty smell. Black mold. Yeah, if you go in there, you're probably gonna need a respirator. Over here looks like a little house. Yeah, I guess one day they'll probably end up tearing that place down because of the smell and the mold. Roof caved in on that place. Bars on the window. Let's look in there. Not sure what that was. Okay, here's the back of that building. I said that smelled really bad. Oh yeah, man. Still got that smell in here. Some nice cabinetry. But that smell, man, is just horrible. I mean, they were real close to their neighbors too while they were here. You know, people are pretty brave busting stuff up with a house so close. Nice house. Windows are busted out, of course. Guess over here was the garage or something. You got a hole in the roof. Place is all busted up. Old radiators for heating.
This is a really nice house at one time. Looks like they had window seats. You can see the black mold coming through the ceiling. Tiles falling off the ceiling. They had a real nice patio. It's a shame, it really is. Oh man, that don't look good. Looks like this might have been the kitchen. Looks like that might be the countertop on the floor. Closet, basement. The bottom drawer to an oven. Black mold, real bad. Go out this way. Here's the other side of the house. Damn shame, it really is. Nice place like that, just rotting away. And if you're out walking around or riding your bicycle, be careful, because there are a lot of sinkholes around here. You can actually see the black mold through the window up there. This was definitely some kind of office building or something. Got a big hole in the floor. Parking spots on the ground. I don't know if you can see them. Pretty sure this is where I heard or seen in a video or read. Wherever that chimney is where the mess hall used to be. Another nice old house going to waste. Here's the back of it. Yeah, nice backyard. Oh man, it looks horrible inside. I mean, I'd like to get in some of these buildings for you. But when I start seeing that black mold and stuff, I just get real leery. I don't have a respirator or nothing. And we didn't even get into what I would call the actual town yet. We had all the little townhouses. You can just smell the mold and mildew.
This road here was never open before. I don't know if it's just a fluke or if they're leaving it open now for another way to get back to it. I'm not sure. But I figured since I'm here and since it's open, I'm going to drive by and take a look. I noticed they did have like a couple of little warehouses back here. So that's what we're coming up on now. Now, the road is not in the greatest condition, so the video is jumping all over the place, and I do apologize for that. Now, this building here to the right kind of reminded me of something like a strip mall. It's kind of hard to describe, but it just had like this strip mall feeling, like you'd have a Kmart sign on the front or something. And down here, I noticed there was a bicycle rack, which I thought was kind of strange for a military base, that they'd actually have guys riding around on bicycles. And it's more up-to-date modern style bicycle rack, if that makes sense. All that is just like fields and woods right there. You can see the neighboring houses in the distance. Now, for some reason, they had these open. They're like metal gates, like bars. The gates weren't open, but it's like a big open area. For some reason, that gate was open too. We'll be taking a look at that real soon. Over here to your left is a pretty decent sized house. I thought about going back, but I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be back here or not, so I didn't. There's your basketball courts, and there's the townhouses I did in a video previously. I'll have links to the Fort Richie playlist down below so you can check them out. I did actually go in some of these houses, but there's nothing special going on, no construction. No demolition, nothing. Just a bunch of houses going to waste. And they were actually pretty nice houses, to be honest with you. You can see that it's a pretty big area, and it's a lot of houses. Now, if you hear something that sounds like heavy breathing or panting, I did bring Blue Dog along on this trip. Okay, we're back to where we came in at. Another street of nothing but housing. Be sure to check out the Fort Richie history video that's in the Fort Richie playlist. I go over the buying and selling of Fort Richie and what's going on with these houses and what actually happened to the residents that used to live here. So if you want to learn more about the history of it and what's going on, please check out that video. Now, I'm just driving by real fast because I don't want to get caught back here. Like I said, I don't know if you're allowed back here or not, because now the road is opened and it wasn't before, and I want to make sure I don't get locked in. Okay, go down here, and we're going to take that other road that we seen when we first drove in. These towers that you see are on Site R or Raven Rock. It's a communications base, and if you're not supposed to be back there, it's a good idea not to be back there. Now, I'm driving back this road, and I'm getting closer and closer to those towers. So what I was thinking was, I'm actually heading back to Site R, and I don't want to get caught back there. Now, what I did find out, the area that I thought was going to lead back to Site R, I found on a map. It's a big loop, and they actually used to have skeety shooting. You know, where they threw those little clays up in there, these little round discs, and you shoot them. That's what that was. But I still don't think I want to be getting that close to Raven Rock. Over here to the left, I noticed that they had bucket trucks. You know, the kind that have the buckets and lift you up and down to work on stuff. So I don't know if they're getting ready to do something or not. But we're going to go ahead and head on back out of here.
Okay, I'm on the road that goes back to what I'm going to call the town. Here's the old tennis courts. And over here is what they're planning for townhome site number 1. But as you can see, there's nothing going on. Same houses here. Same property. Yeah. There's some people that live down that way that have this barricaded off. A couple years back, you used to be able to drive right back through. But you can see the projected housing. Now, I did a video probably about a year or so ago and actually went back and looked at all these places. I really don't see the purpose of going back and saying the exact same thing I did before. So I'll have a link down below to the playlist. But there's no construction, no demolition, no nothing. Now I know people are going to say COVID, 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 COVID. That seems to be the go-to answer. I just don't think nothing's going to happen. I really don't. It's sad. You got all these nice places just falling apart, going to rubble, except for a few down there. I think that's who owns this property now, JG Group. But okay, I'm gonna roll on out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, if you come here, you gotta go through those old buildings. Bring a respirator. That black mold's unbearable. It just smacks you in the face. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.